See, barely any effort, just wants to dig in there. Hey guys, Brad here with Skyline Construction, and today we're going to be taking a look at some more drill bits. This is the Milwaukee Shockwave titanium bit kit. Now I've got a couple of these because I'm always breaking bits. I've started off with this one right here. Now this one's great. You can usually find it at Home Depot or on Amazon. It's usually around 20 bucks if they're on sale. But this only has 2 rows total of bits. These are really good bits, but I found this one which has more. So we're going to take a look at this bit. So this one has 2 rows and a single row here. Now why I love these is because I'm always carrying an impact drill. It's always in my truck. I just always have it. And if I have regular drill bits, I can't use it on my impact. So these ones have, they're impact ready essentially. Okay. So they just clip in no problem. So if you've got an impact, okay, they just clip in no problem. Regular drill bit, you can't do that, right? You got to have a chuck like this guy. So these will work on your regular drill, of course. No problem. But most of us definitely have an impact. So what's great about these bits is they have something on them that they call, what do they call it? Well, they say it's no walking. They have these little grooves on the front here, just on the front, 2 little grooves, which is supposed to prevent the drill bit from walking around when you first start drilling. And, you know, I find it works pretty good. I'm not doing cabinetry with these. Usually I'll be using like a Brad point for that. But for plowing through material, these are amazing. These will drill through mild steel, no problem. They have this 135-degree angle on the front, which is really nice. And they call it a variable helix. So in here, I just find this clears chips really well. I love the kit. I love having all these bits with me all the time. It's nice and compact. As you guys have probably noticed, I like to keep organized. I like having things, you know, compact. Everything has its place. And, you know, if you break one of these, you know which one you're missing, as opposed to just having a drawer full of bits. So super handy to have. I think what we'll do next is drill a couple holes. We'll use the 7/32 here. Let's try that guy. And let's use it on the impact, and then we'll switch over just to the regular drill here, okay? So here's the impact. Okay, no problem. It really doesn't start impacting until it starts feeling some resistance. And it sucks down so fast. You can notice I'm not moving around. This is pretty soft wood. This is a 6x6 treated lumber. But still, I'm not walking around. And we'll just keep that bit on here and we'll switch over to the 1/2 inch. So here's a 1/2 inch bit. See, barely any effort, just wants to dig in there. These are really, really good. Normally, if I'm having to drill through lumber and stuff, I'll be using spade bits. But, you know, these are really handy as well, especially the small ones. I use this a lot for drilling through metal, especially if you have cutting oil. You can make these bits last forever if you're drilling through metal. So it's just makes drilling metal a lot easier if you have cutting oil. And if you know how to sharpen bits, then you're ahead of the game. You can just keep reusing these. You know, we were trained how to sharpen bits. I took diesel mechanics, and they would make us cut the tips off and then regrind new tips on them and then use them. Now these, because they have these little notches, obviously you're not going to reproduce that. But you know, if you know how to use a grinder properly and get that angle back on there, you're set. You never have to buy a bit again. But most people don't know how to do that, so that's okay. And really, the time it takes, half the time, you know, it's just easier to go to Home Depot or Amazon and order a new one. So I really like these bits, the red Helix. These are the titanium coated ones, and just keeps you organized. You know, this little box also, I don't have any Milwaukee pack out products, but I know that this box here has a thread on it. I'm not entirely sure what that's for, but I think it clips onto something so you can stack them all together. Love to hear from you guys if you know what that does. If it's just for maybe bolting onto, I mean, you could easily bolt it onto a cabinet, but for me, I just keep it in my bag. And if I break a bit, easy to replace. That's about it. Super handy to have, guys. All right, so if you like the video, please subscribe, leave me a comment. Love to hear from you. Hit that notify bell. Until next time, keep on crushing it, and we'll catch you later.